Our battery is a little different from the battery from the market. This is because the size is very small. The power cable is very thin and is very flexible. Is made by is covered with silicone protection. Is very strong. You can apply big force. Is not a problem. And the micro USB connector is the same. Is a little have some change for be very small. This is the power button. When you press one time, the battery is turned on. You press second time, the battery go in off position. This is the charger port. Is a Type C port, and here you have two light for you know when the battery is charging and when the battery the charging process is finished. When until to put the battery to charging, keep in mind try to avoid this kind of power line, power adapter. If here have Type C is not okay, the battery he not start charging, so try to avoid this kind of cable. In the one side have Type C and the second side the same Type C. This kind of cable if you have and the power line is not fine, so try to not use. In the package, when you will receive the package, you have to find this kind of cable. Is a normal USB in one side and in the second side is Type C, so this one is fine. You can use any charger, but not try to avoid not to use a fast charger. Um, in my demonstration, in my case now, I will use a USB port from computer, but in this case the charging process is very slow, so you have to keep the battery around 10 hours to be full charge. So try to use a power line adapter. Okay, when you put the charging the battery, a red light must starting. You must see a red light. You have to keep to charging until red light is off and the blue or green, depend which one model you have, is on. So keep when is red, you have to keep to let the battery to charge, because charging process in charging is in process. uh, if when you put a charge you can see any light on, try to change the power line, the power USB, okay, the adapter, uh, and the cable, the charging cable. If when you put a charge, first start a red light and after a short time the red is for example 2 minutes or maybe 5 minutes, don't worry, this means the battery have is almost full charged and you no need to keep too long time to the charging, because is very soon after you put is full charge. So the charging time depend the power of your adapter, the power line adapter, and how much the battery is empty. Usual between 4 hour or 10 hour should be enough. You keep in mind you have to keep the charging until red light is off. Try to not try to avoid to use the camera when you put a charge. This is because the camera he need a lot of power, and all power from the line he go directly to the camera and not charge the battery. So when you put a charge, remove from the camera. And another advice, try to not leave from home when you put the battery to the charging. Here is a battery from a regular phone, and sometime maybe some phone can have some damage when you put a charge. So try when you put to charge to not leave from home, to not let the battery on surveillance.